Stardew Valley 10 series playthrough part 2. In this video we're going to head on inside the caves. I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot of food inside there because I'm pretty much going to be invincible. Although since I don't have my really good stupid weapon because I lost it when I died a couple of days ago, I'm going to probably have a harder time, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, I'm going to... Oh wow, this finally duplicated. This is some kind of machine that duplicates star shards. At least Oh yeah, it does, okay. So, will that forever... Okay, it seems that that's gonna forever duplicate star shards. It takes a few days at least. And then there's also a worm farm you can get, but that's kind of hard to get in vast quantities of because it requires a lot of hardwood. And, at least for me, I haven't harvested a whole lot of that yet. So anyway, we're going to be doing something, by the way, slight spoilers if you are interested in figuring out stuff on your own. You probably don't want to watch these videos, but for now we're going to be doing something that is a reward from the, actually both of these are rewards from the Pelican Town Center. So the bus stop you see there, which takes you to a desert. Oh yay, I got another book. And I also got an arrowhead, so that's good. I could go donate to the museum. Actually I have two things I think I needed to go donate, the other one that I put in my chest. So anyway, this bus takes you to a desert, and this minecart is basically just a teleport that takes you to the mines. And the mines are on this side of the map, which it isn't as far as it looks on the map. Like, that distance isn't quite as far as it looks. So anyway, let's go check out this guy. Sometimes he has some items, and maybe I'll want to buy a few. Okay, I guess I can't. He wants a cave carrot. Well, I don't have a cave carrot. Huh. He wanted milk earlier and I gave that to him, so I thought that unlocked a shop. But anyway, let's go into the frozen part of the mine. So that starts on floor 40, and we're going to try to get a couple of things up. Mainly, I want to get more iron ore, so inside the mines you can get geodes, you can get gems, you can get this iron ore. There's 110 floors, so spoiler for that in case, you know, in case you didn't know that. And once you get to the bottom of the floor, again, another spoiler, you really shouldn't be watching these videos if you don't like spoilers. You get a skull key that will let you go into the skull cave in the desert, which you have to unlock but with the bus route, which you can unlock at either the Pelican Town Center or by paying off one of the memberships in the Joja membership deal thing that they have. So anyway, inside the caves there's also quite a few different enemies, and you get rewards for defeating a certain amount of certain types of enemies. So the easiest ones are probably these little guys that remind me of Doug Trio from Pokemon, or Diglett I guess, and they're in the lower levels, or I guess the higher levels because it's closer to the surface. But anyway, you get stuff if you kill like 1,000 slimes. You'll get a reward from a guy in the Adventurers Guild, which I could show off when I come out of here. But, what was I going to say? But I don't know if I'll be able to do that because I may be too tired and the day may be too late. I don't know. That's really one of the biggest issues being inside the mine, is running out of energy. So getting a pickaxe that can kill these rocks. See, there's a frozen geode. You can break those open at a blacksmith to get lots of other items. Anyway, upgrading your pickaxe, which I still need to get mine upgraded to gold, is a really good idea when you want to go into the mines, because if you can break rocks in one hit instead of two, you can save yourself a heck of a lot of energy than if it takes two, because you pretty much use up half the energy. There's also a lot of these little tiny furry black guys. I don't know, like, you're gonna find slimes pretty much everywhere, but on every floor they're gonna have their own kind of different unique enemy, and in the frozen floors they pretty much just have these black little guys. I don't know what the heck they do. So the only real reason that you have to break open some of these regular rocks is just to try to find the ladder, which takes you down a floor lower. And I don't really have a whole reason to mine a lot of these without going, you know, back to the ladder. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even know what that last sentence was supposed to mean. I started talking, I started saying something, and then I lost whatever meaning I had, and then it just made no sense. So anyway, ignore that last sentence. What the heck kind of rock is that? Oh, a jade. Okay, I've never gotten a jade from a rock like that before. I've gotten it from crates and stuff. Always break open crates because you never. Wow, it's a lot of iron. You never know what's inside of them, and it seems that the first time that you go through these caves, some floors are gonna have a whole lot of crates on them, but you can only break those big stores of crates open once. Because I've never run into those. I've never run into a number of that many crates since I did the first time when I came in here. Also, every 5 floors, at least in this dungeon, there's an elevator which will allow you to go up and down 5 floors. And as you can see, oh, I guess it's 120 to the bottom, not 110, whoops. Anyway, so I think we're going to be done here with the ice floors. Let's go on down to 80. This is where stuff can get a little bit more difficult, just because the enemies are a little bit tougher. I don't have my good sword, so we'll see how this goes. There's gold ore down here, which I actually have way too much gold ore, because it really seems that, like, copper is like the first 40 floors, and then I guess that gold is or iron is the next 42, but it really seemed to me that I got a whole lot less iron than I did gold when I came down here. And of course, the deeper you go, the harder it is to mine stuff, and whoops, there's a rock guy here, gotta kill him. Thank you for the ladder. And that's really one of the other reasons why you really want to keep your pickaxe upgraded. I believe iridium is the best pickaxe, and iridium ore is pretty uncommon, so you're either going to be getting lucky by getting it in fish chests, or you're going to be going down into the mines a lot to try to get iridium. But the second best, I believe, is gold, and that's not too hard to get. Gold is pretty plentiful, and it's just kind of expensive. It's about 10,000 gold. Like actual gold up here, like coins. It's 10,000 coins to upgrade your axe. 2 gold at the blacksmith. Okay, so I have some cave carrots. These heal me a little bit. I should have kept some of that, what are they called? I'm only gonna eat one because that guy up in the top wanted some. Anyway, I should have kept some of that seaweed that I had from fishing yesterday. That would have been helpful here. I guess I must have accidentally tossed it inside the... Is this a diamond? Yes, it is a diamond. Okay, I gotta get another one of those, like, gem multipliers, if I even can. I wonder if I can craft one of those, or if I got the only one in the game and I'm screwing its use by using star shards. Oh, darn it. Anyway, what was I talking about before? I don't even remember. So anyway... Oh, iridium ore. Yeah, you're probably... Was I talking about that? I don't know what I was talking about. Okay, so some of these enemies are a little bit more annoying than others. This one, I don't really know the purpose of him because he's kind of got a tough shell, but he's too slow to really do any damage to you. So I don't think I've ever been hit by those guys. Anyway, let's try to... Oh, okay, here's another thing. This is kind of a random event, I guess you could call it. And it's kind of nice for getting up your kill count for that Adventurers Guild goals, but when the screen kind of gets all foggy and the music changes, then you're gonna get a lot of enemies sent after you. And in this one, it's usually not worse than just bats. And the only annoying thing with this is that the bats are really good at doing consistent small amounts of damage, and that can really add up really quick. So keep an eye on your health. Again, dying is something you really do not want to do. If you die, then you're gonna have a bad time. Be sure that you are eating stuff that can be edible, like that red mushroom, minus 50 energy. That would not be good. And I may have to eat that cave carrot as an emergency. I just don't want to yet. Okay, so let's get rid of this guy. So these things, these black guys over here drop this void essence that the wizard likes. So that's kind of nice of them. Die. They like to do a lot of damage to you too, though. And the slimes can be pretty annoying because they jump at you. And the dang bats, jeez. And it's just kind of best if you can kind of stay in. Try to kill them. Holy crap, I'm getting way too close to dying. Okay. Gotta risk it. Jeez. Okay. Wow. So once you're up here, you're pretty much safe from all damage, unless you go into the secret forest. Alright, let's give you a cave carrot. No, I don't think humans like cave carrots. Okay, now he's going to sell stuff. Miner's treat and a rare crow. I actually really do want the rare crow. Let's buy one of them. That is number 6. I have enough money. Weathered floor recipe. Why not? I'll buy all of those. Life elixir's pretty good, but too expensive for me. I may buy some when I go into the cave that's in the desert, which is something I'm going to do for the 10th video. Not for this one, though. Okay, that's holly. Linus can't eat holly. I'm just trying to think of the gifts I can give people. So anyway, let's go back here. I'm going to go back to the bus stop, and I could pay 500 dang gold to get a bus ride to the desert. Man, that is so much money. I need to do a little bit more exploring in the desert, actually. I gotta get a sandfish from there. Oh well, so let's go put away some of this stuff. Man, I really wish I could put a diamond inside there. Okay, so I'll put you. Not the jade. I thought that was a geode. You. Put all my ore in there. Stone. Put that in there. Void essence and the mixed seed. Yep. Rare crow I'll go put down somewhere, and we're gonna go put you in here because you're a bomb. Is that a geode? Yeah. Geode goes in here. Okay, whoops. Bat wings need to go in there too. Quartz goes into the other one, but that's just for kind of random stuff. Going down the list. I guess I'll put the red shroom in there. Oh, I have a bunch of those. I wonder if I need one. I may need one for the Pelican Center. I'll explain the Pelican Town Center in a different video, probably. Okay, here's my gems. We'll put all of those in there. And then let's go put this... Oh, wait, I need to get something out of here, don't I? Where is it? There. That one. Yep. Okay, so we'll put down the rare crow. And I don't even know where he's gonna go. This is all kind of terribly organized. I guess I'll put him right there. Oh, darn it, I forgot to pet my chickens yesterday. They're gonna be annoyed at me. Yep. So, this is also kind of a Harvest Moon-esque thing where you can have a farm with chickens. No, don't eat the egg. And I forgot to feed them yesterday, and since I have 4 chickens in here, they go through 4 bales of hay or piles of hay every single day. And if you don't feed them, they get a little bit annoyed with you. Luckily, I think I only have 2 cows. They should be fine. Yep, they're fine, so you can just pet them. I named this one Steak. He's got half a heart of love for me. Kind of sad for him. Bovine looks sad. I don't really know why he's sad. But okay then. Let's load them up on hay. Wow, it just instantly became nighttime. Nice. Okay, so let's head on out here, and can I milk either of them? That may be part of the reason. Sometimes they seem to get unhappy when you milk them, or when you don't milk them. Yep, he can be milked. This one may be too young. Yeah, yep, okay. So, is that large milk yet? Nope, I guess he's not happy enough for large milk. Okay, so that was a little bit of farming that I could get into this video, because I didn't get to do as much of the cave as I thought I'd be able to. Man, not having a good sword really messes up my plans. Alright, so I do use milk for cooking, but I haven't cooked anything in a while, so I'm just going to sell that, I think. And then I think we're going to go straight to bed. And that'll be the end of part 2 of this video, which was really just, or part 2 of my Stardew Valley video series, which really was just an overview of what you can do in the caves, which is just hunting for ore, fighting monsters. I didn't show off the Adventurers Guild, but there's a little building. I'll just show it on the map here. So right there to the right of the mines, there's a little building that has a guy who will sell you good swords, good weapons, also some armor, and you can check here, you get some rings. So I have a glow ring for constant light, which I'll probably get rid of because so far that has only been useful in 1 or about 10 of the levels of that cave. The magnet ring is pretty cool because you just don't have to walk very far for anything. And the space boots seem to be the best kind of boots I've found that give me +4 in defense and immunity. I haven't found any more than that. As for the sword here, that gives you 18 to 35 damage for this particular one. And it's a good sword, but I had an obsidian sword that was even better, higher damage, and had no speed penalty. And I lost it when I died, so... Moral of this video, don't die in Harvest Moon. What am I saying? Don't die in Stardew Valley. See, I'm calling it Harvest Moon. It's that awesome. You can compare it to at least the older Harvest Moons. So anyway, that'll be it for this video. Be sure to check the description for the playlist to the other videos in this series. Maybe you can click through those and see something that's a little bit interesting if you don't want to watch all 10. And check out my other playlist for other games I have done. That'll be it for part 2. We will continue on in part 3 once I decide what I'm going to do in that video.